Thank you for choosing to apply to the University of Tasmania High Achiever Program, or HAP. Today, we will guide you through how to apply for the High Achiever Program to start your journey studying. Before you start, you will need the following: your latest school or college report. For Year 11s, this will be your August report. For Year 10s, this will be your end-of-year report, which can be uploaded later. You will also need references from 2 of your teachers. You can find the pro forma on our website before you apply. We'll also need you to supply any additional evidence of your high achievement, for example, any awards, study exchanges, or results from language proficiency tests. You will need to upload your task statement of results when these are emailed to you. Lastly, we will need approval of your parent or guardian as well as approval from your school. Usually, this is your principal or head of teaching and learning. We will confirm this by asking you to provide their contact details. Now, let's start your application. Begin by going to the High Achiever Program page on the University of Tasmania website. Then, click Apply. If you're a returning student, please check the separate instructions for how to log in and lodge an application. If you're a new student, meaning you've never studied with us before, fill in your details on this page. Only the fields with the asterisk are mandatory. If you would like to tell us your gender, please choose Let Me Tell You from the list. We will ask you to tell us your gender and preferred pronouns later. Use your personal or school email address here. You'll be given a university email address after you enroll in your units. If you are an international student, select Temporary Visa Entrant. We will ask you for your overseas address later. Read the terms and conditions, then click the box to agree. Then click the Register and Apply button. Next, you should see this page. This confirms you have started your application. You should receive a confirmation email with a link to return to your application anytime. If you're ready to continue with your application now, click on the Continue with Application button. On this screen, please read and accept the terms and conditions. When you're ready, click I accept. Now, we move into Step 1 of your application. Step 1. Select a course. For applications for the High Achievers Program, HAP, please search for X1P, Diploma of Philosophy. If you noted that you are an international student, you will not see X1P here. Instead, when you search for Diploma of Philosophy, it should show X0J here. Check the start date on these courses and click on Add to Application next to X1P if you are a domestic student, meaning you have citizenship or permanent residency in Australia or New Zealand. If you are an international student or someone with temporary entry visa status, click Add to Application next to X0J. Check the course is correct on this screen, then click Next in the top right or bottom left corner. Step 2. Advanced Standing. This step does not apply to the High Achiever Program. Please skip this step by clicking Next in the top right or bottom left corner. Step 3. Application Details. You only need to complete the fields marked with an asterisk. Check your name and other details that have been carried over are correct. Fill in the mandatory boxes and any other information you think is necessary. Please note, if you are a temporary visa entrant, you will be required to enter your overseas address at this stage in order to proceed. The disability details are not required, but if you have a disability or ongoing medical condition that might require adjustments while you study with us, please let us know here. Choose Yes from the drop-down box and tick the options that apply to you. Again, this is not mandatory information and you should only let us know if you are comfortable doing so. When you have answered the required information, click Next in the top right or bottom left corner. Step 4. Educational Background. This step does not apply to the High Achiever Program. Please skip this step by clicking Next in the top right or bottom left corner. Step 5. Requirements. In this next section, you will be prompted to respond to a series of questions. Mandatory sections will have a mandatory label and optional sections will have an optional label. To respond to these sections, click the Respond button. After that, please respond to each field marked with an asterisk or other fields if you think the information is important for your application. Please note, the view of this section will slightly differ between X1P for domestic student applicants and X0J for international student applicants. However, the questions will remain the same. After you enter all the mandatory fields, click Save. After this, your label should change to Response Received. Next, School Information. Here, you'll need to provide your USI and Task ID. If you don't know, please ask your school or click the links here to find them. If you know your details, click Respond. If you have previously studied a unit with University of Tasmania, please provide your university student ID. Next, enter your task ID number. If you do not have your task ID, this can be provided at a later date. This is needed to notify task of any University of Tasmania results that give you TCE points or count towards your ATAR. Enter your International Baccalaureate or IB number if you are studying in an International Baccalaureate program. Next, enter your Universal Student Identifier, USI. If you do not have your USI available during your application, you can tell us later. However, you will need to tell us this information before you start your unit. For more information, visit usi.gov.au. If you currently receive task formal learning adjustments, please use the drop-down to let us know. You will also have the option to indicate whether you would like further information on formal learning support. Select your school's name from the drop-down list. Select the state you will be completing your schooling in. And finally, select the school year you will be in when studying your HAP unit or units. After filling in all the necessary fields, click Save. Next, scroll down to Unit Selection and click Respond. Use this section to let us know which HAP units you would like to study. You can study up to 2 units per semester, so that's up to 4 units over the entire year. If your unit is not listed, select Other and a member of the HAP team will be in touch with you to discuss. A note here, please make sure you enter information in each drop-down box that relates to the specific unit selection. That means questions for Unit 1 must be for the Unit 1 selection. Sometimes the drop-down can reorder in and out of order, so please be extra careful in this section. After you have entered all of the details marked mandatory with the asterisk, scroll up and click Save. Next, scroll down to Applicant Statement and References and click Respond. Please use this section of your application to tell us why you want to participate in the High Achievers program. Please tell us why you have applied for your selected unit or units in this box. Then, enter your teacher reference details. You will need to provide their name, phone number, and email address. Finally, please upload your statements and references for Teacher 1 and Teacher 2 here. Click Add and attach the document your teacher has provided. We ask your teacher reference to comment on your suitability to the program, their observations of you as a learner, and any other relevant comments. We may need to contact your teachers during mid to late January when your teachers may not be at school. Please make sure we have contact details for them for this period. When you've filled in all the mandatory fields, click Save. Finally, we will need you to complete your declaration. Read through the declaration and click Respond. You'll need to fill in all the boxes this time with your name, the date, your parent or guardian's name, the date again, and details about your school approver. After you have filled in all the details, click Save. When you have finished and confirmed all of the sections are marked optional or response received, click Next in the top right corner or the bottom left corner. This will take you to the Review and Submit page. Here, check all of your details are correct, then click Submit in the top right corner of the screen. And that's it. Your application is submitted. We will contact you to let you know if your application has been accepted. Once again, thank you for applying for the High Achiever program. We hope to see you very soon.